Hello there, Urmi. Well done. Well done for getting those two essays in. And well done as well for the fast turnaround. Genius. So let's get cracking. Nowadays, many people enjoy. Okay, so if we've got enjoy, hate, love, any of these, the next verb is usually the verb afterwards is usually in the gerund form. Okay, so nowadays many people enjoy traveling in their home country or to a foreign country. Although there are upsides of this new trend, there are also downsides. Good. As I say, we discuss the advantages and disadvantages using examples from the USA and the International Institute of Travel, IIT. Okay, this sounds like it's going to be a winner. Well done. On the one hand, traveling to different places often broadens the horizons of people. This is largely because those who travel not only get to meet different people, but also are able to experience various types of cultures. For example, the study in the USA showed that 4 out of 5 people who traveled had a broader view towards others' cultures and life. Therefore, going outside of one's home city, or going outside of a home city, undoubtedly widens individuals' perspective towards life. Genius. Straight to the point. Crystal clear argument. Not a single, oh yeah, just one tiny little grammar mistake, but apart from that, well done. Very, very, very good. Very good. Would have been a little bit better if we'd have said a study by the American Tourist Board. Just make it a little bit more specific, which makes it more believable, which makes your argument slightly stronger. And it's an easy way to bolster the strength of your argument. Okay, Urmi? But could you see, though, I just flew through it? And that's an essay that flows. That's coherent. I don't have to go back and say, what's this about? What's this about? It's just like a hot knife through butter. Let's carry on. On the other hand, the main drawback of trips is the expense. Good. This is due to the fact that the cost of tickets and other expenses such as food and accommodation is usually so high that people sometimes result in debt. Okay, so there's a special phrase we use regarding debt. It's usually end up in debt or sometimes get in debt. Okay, but I love the fact that you've hedged it. It shows that you're learning, it shows that you're improving. So you're on the right track, Urmi. Very impressed. For example, a recent ITT statistics, no, for example, recent IIT statistics, or, because it's plural, remember, revealed that 30% of travelers bought tickets on credit cards as prices were exorbitant and they had no saved money to pay for it, which ended up having debts. Okay, so if you say it like this, I'm assuming the saved money is what ended up having debts, which is not what you wanted to say. So, and they had no saved money to pay for it, which meant they ended up having debts, or which meant they incurred debts. Full stop. Okay, two different ways then. Thus, it is clear that individuals or families require. Okay, thus it is clear that individuals or families which need to use credit cards or loans in order to meet the expenses of traveling. Okay, no. Thus, it is clear that individuals or families require credit cards or loans in order to meet the expense of traveling. Very good. Very good. I'll leave it like that for now. That's fine. To conclude from the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that the tours to different countries or to cities in one's own country is enjoyable and widens horizons, unless saving money for the expected expenses is taken into account. Okay, a lot of information there. I'd have just cut it up into 2 sentences because now I have to go back and read it. To conclude, from the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that the tours to different countries or cities in one's own country is enjoyable and widens horizons. Full stop. Traveling is undoubtedly a positive experience unless saving money for the expected expenses taken into account. No. Let's see. Widens horizons. Full stop. Traveling abroad is undoubtedly a positive experience. However, one must proceed with caution to avoid precarious or dangerous consumer debt. Bang! Okay, then we get points if we say stuff like consumer debt or precarious or dangerous. Okay, so just to make sure you've learned that, try and incorporate precarious or consumer debt into the next essay. That would be fantastic. Okay, so great work there. Very pleased with this, and I'm glad we're doing task 2 essays now. It's gonna speed up our improvement a lot. Let's go. Without capital punishment, our lives are less secure and crimes of violence increase. Capital punishment is essential to control violence in a society. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay. Whether the death penalty is crucial in order to decrease the crime rate or not is a debatable issue. Strongly believe that capital punishment plays an important role in reducing the crime and maintaining security. Good. This essay will explain reasons and use examples from the Pakistani, its adjective, government, and the International Crime Bureau, ICB. Genius. We're getting to grips with these acronyms now, aren't we? That's what I like to see. Firstly, if capital punishment is put into action, then it is more likely that people resist from committing crimes. People resist committing crimes is fine. This is largely because the death penalty usually creates fear of death among the people, as it shows that violence is not tolerated and results in death. So we've kind of explained the obvious 2 times more than necessary. So what could we say instead? Pause the video and try and write a sentence using the word deterrent, severe penalty. Okay, those 2 words would have been perfect for this. I'll give you my version. This is largely because the death penalty usually creates a strong deterrent among potential criminals, and it shows that violence will be met with a severe penalty. Okay? So yeah, that's kind of advanced, but deterrent is a good word. Especially a strong deterrent. There's a collocation there. So try write down these collocations, and even better, try and incorporate them into the next essays. So let's go. Therefore, it is clear that capital punishment is a good deterrent. Excellent work there. Secondly, by putting capital punishment into practice, people usually no longer feel insecure. This is due to the fact that offenders cannot pose a threat to society. For example, the ICB produced statistical evidence, wow, that's a good one, that 60% of victims felt secure when they knew that their offender is no longer able to repeat the offence committed. Very good. Thus, even though the death sentence is a difficult punishment to be given, provides innocent citizens of the country with a sense of security and safety. With a sense of security and safety. Wonderful essay. Not an easy topic, but you're managing it very well so far. To conclude, from the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that it is considerably challenging to control crime if the criminals are not sentenced to death. Good. In addition, victims will more likely live their lives with fear of being attacked again. Good work, and we're getting closer to the word count. I'm very impressed with these essays, Urmi. You should be proud of yourself. I would buy you a curry. I would buy you a cap. I don't think you'd probably drink alcohol, but I would buy you a chocolate bar just to say well done, because I'm very impressed with these. Okay, buddy? So I think you've got 2 more essays. Let's carry on writing. And because I'm so happy with your improvement, I want you to give me 2 task 2s and 1 task 1, because I don't want you to forget about writing your task 1. Also tell me when your exam's coming up. And also, you know the deal. Write down the collocations, write down the improvements, write down the corrections. Also, implement the corrections, send me back your corrected essays, and then send it all back in 1 document, as you've been doing so far. Okay, buddy? In 1 email even. Have a great day, and let's carry on improving, Urmi. Superstar.